With the rising cost of rent, mortgages, homeowners insurance, groceries, and so much more, you may no longer can afford your Medicare supplement. Or maybe you're looking at Medicare supplements as we speak and you're like, I can't see how I could afford a supplement. So in today's video, I'm going to give you a few suggestions and solutions. Well, hello there. My name is Patricia. Welcome back to the channel. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel a lot. So let's get started. So you have a Medicare supplement plan and you're trying to figure out if you can still afford it, or maybe you want a Medicare supplement plan, but you're like, there is no way I can afford it. So first, let's start out with what is a Medicare supplement plan. So a Medicare supplement plan, also known as Medigap, covers the holes that Medicare leaves behind. As you may already know, original Medicare covers 80%, leave you behind 20%. So the Medicare supplement pays the 20% for you. Now, if you're turning 65 right now, you are no longer eligible for a Plan F. So you may have a Plan F, a Plan G, or a Plan N. You may have another supplement plan, but those are the popular plans. And like I said, you cannot afford it. So the first thing that I recommend is that you compare Medicare supplement plans with other companies and see if you can get a better rate. I highly recommend that you work with a broker that you trust, because you want to make sure that you compare your plans with a company that is stable in the market with steady, stable rate increases. You do not want to get on a Medicare supplement plan that is a lot cheaper, but later on you can't afford it because they jack up the rate. So the first thing you want to do is compare plans to see if you can get you another plan with a lower rate. The second option is, did you know you can get a Medicare supplement plan G, a high deductible plan G? So what's the difference with a regular Medicare supplement plan G versus a high deductible plan G? A high deductible plan G, the deductible is a lot higher. So for 2024, it's $2,800. So you would have to pay that $2,800 before the supplement actually kicks in. So how this works is, if you go into the doctor office and say your bill is $100, $200, you will have to pay that up until you reach $2,800. However, the monthly premiums are a lot lower than the regular Medicare supplement plan G. So if you really enjoy the benefits of having a Medicare supplement plan G, then you may want to look at the option of switching your plan G to a high deductible plan G, because you could go to any doctor that takes original Medicare. You can still travel with your plan. The only difference is you have that high deductible. So you may ask yourself, well, why would I want to go from a regular plan G to a high deductible plan G? Simply because of the monthly premium. I just quoted one of my clients. She is 69 years old here in the state of Florida. The regular supplement plan G is $226 per month. The high deductible plan G is only about $50 a month. So it's a lot more affordable monthly, but you do have that trade-off with the high deductible. So you have to look at the pros and cons of the different price and the high deductible as well. You want to look at your budget, of course, your health, your family health history, and see what makes the most sense. But like I said, the high deductible plan G is a lot more affordable when it comes to the monthly premiums. Now, one thing you do want to take note, if you decide to go ahead and change to a high deductible plan G, if you wanted to go back to the regular plan G or to a plan N or whatever plan, you may have to go through underwriting to go back. And you may have to have a waiting period before you can actually go back. So make sure you know the benefits, the pros, the cons, the rules before you decide to make that change and change to a high deductible plan G. But this may be a solution for many if you simply could no longer afford the regular Medicare supplement plan. So that is an option. So what do you think? Would you like to switch to a high deductible plan G? Decisions. Now let's talk about option number 3. Is you may want to go ahead and change to a Medicare Advantage plan. I know there are pros and cons to a Medicare Advantage plan. So you have to look at these pros and cons. You do have to stay within doctor networks. If you have a HMO plan, you have to have a referral to see your specialist and pre-authorization as well. So certain services and treatments, you have to get pre-authorization to get approval for a certain treatment from your health insurance provider. That may be a pain. So if you're so used to the supplements, you may want to do a high deductible instead, but you do have the option to go ahead and change your plan to a Medicare Advantage plan. Now, there are some pros to a Medicare Advantage plan, like extra benefits such as dental, vision, and hearing. So it may be worth checking out a Medicare Advantage plan. Now let's talk about if you can't even afford the Medicare Part B premium. Did you know that you could actually apply for the Medicare Savings Program? If your income is in a certain range and your resources as well, you have to have only one home, one car, and you can't have over the resource amount. And I will give you the information in this video about the income and the resource limits. So, like I was saying, if you qualify for the Medicare Savings Program, the Medicare Savings Program will actually pay for your Part B premium for you. Now, you can't not have the Medicare Savings Program and have a Medicare Supplement plan. So if you do qualify for the Medicare Savings Program, then I would recommend that you go ahead and enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan. You can enroll in a dual plan if this dual plan is available in your area. A dual plan is for individuals with both Medicare and Medicaid, and you get extra perks such as dental, vision, hearing that we already talked about. You may also qualify for healthy foods, so you can actually use your insurance plan to purchase healthy foods at certain grocery stores. You may be able to do other things like use the plan for rent assistance, gas, electric bill, and so much more. So it may be very wise to go ahead and look into the Medicare Savings Program. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the income requirements for the Medicare Savings Program. So the first program is called QMB. This is your Qualified Medicare Beneficiary. For an individual, your income cannot be more than $1,275. For a married couple, your income cannot be more than $1,724. And your resource limit cannot be more than $9,430. So you cannot have more than $9,430 in your account as an individual and no more than $14,130 as a couple. So remember, with the resource income limit, you can have one house and one car. So of course they want to know about money in your savings, checking, and retirement accounts. Okay? Now with the QMB program, it will pay for your Part A premiums, your Part B premiums, deductibles, co-insurance, and co-payments as well. Now let's talk about the SLMB program. This is your Specified Low Income Medicare Beneficiary. This is the second level. It will pay for your Part B premium. For individual, you cannot have more than $1,526. The resource limit cannot be more than $9,430. As a married couple, your income cannot be more than $2,064. And your resource limit can't be more than $14,130. Now the last level is called the Qualifying Individual. This is your QI program, and this would pay your Part B premiums. As an individual, you cannot have more than $1,715. Your resource limit cannot be more than $9,430. As a married couple, your income cannot be more than $2,320. And your resource limit cannot be more than $14,130. Also, I want you to take note that if you qualify for the Medicare Savings Program and you get approved, you will also get placed on the Extra Help Program, which helps pay for your prescription drugs. You will pay no more than $11.20 in 2024 for each drug your Medicare Advantage plan covers. Okay? So that is Extra Help, which helps pay for your prescription drug covers as long as your Medicare Advantage plan covers that medication. So that's how you qualify for the Medicare Savings Program and Extra Help. I want you to take note that it really depends on your zip code, the state you live in, and the plans that are available in your area. All plans are not the same. Some plans offer more benefits than others. So just because you are approved for the Medicare Savings Program does not mean a dual plan would be available in your area. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something today in this video. Please like, comment, share with a friend, and subscribe. And if you need any help, our office would be more than happy to assist. Give us a call. We charge nothing for our services. We get paid directly from the insurance carrier. So I will leave all of my information right here. We help our clients with Medicare, Marketplace, health insurance, plan enhancers, and such. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.